From in the dark, we bring it the light, and from within the light, we see it just the oily shadow of our skin. Look what this light does to us. Look at our skin inside the light. But then when you see what you believe is a normal light, everything becomes normal. If we took away all the missiles and guns and rifles and jet airplanes, rocket ships and nuclear weapons and anything that can hurt, all you'd be left with is rubble. Flintstone and rubble and nothing else. They say today if you ever want to get stoned, you must go to Jamaica. Sit in the field and get stoned all you want. But who would protect those from the sticks? Because the hemp grows till it's like a whip. And they whip with hemp. And they smoke it. And they whip with hemp. And they smoke it. So it gets really bright and we see nothing at all. And it gets really dark and all we see is the oil in our slimy skin and our ugly teeth. But once the light gets nice, everything seems to be just right. Like I said, if everything was wrong, if we get too hot, we'd melt the sand into a sword. And if it get too cold, we'd use it as a frozen rod and icicle. We can't take away the sticks and stones, because if they melt the stones, like I said, back into rods of iron. So what can we do to stop this world but to bring peace? Because no matter what goes on, we will always be able to do something to somebody else that we should never do. It can be anything at all, even driving with your cell phone. Anything at all. I want, like when I was a child, I found a $5 bill today, and I wasn't alone, so I shared it. Well, almost all of it. I didn't tell them I ripped them off, because I didn't give them all the change. But it was a bill, so I couldn't give them the change, but they spent it all, and now it's gone. But let me tell you, this is the way it is, okay? I want, just like if I was a 5-year-old child and somebody came up to me and goes, how much money do you want? I want to be rich. How much you want? I want 100 billion trillion. Why do you want 100 billion trillion? So I can give it back to the people a little bit more equally. Share it upon us. And at the same time, with every note, until you read what's described on every single dollar bill, you're not allowed to spend it until you understand what you're actually doing. Please do not hinder or interfere with any other human being. Please understand that if any other human being is interfering with you, there is now a clause that you can now hinder within. Raphael 7286 in the constellation of Pegasus. 75 times 75 plus 75 plus 75, 57, 75. 15 times 15 is 225 plus 5775 is 6,000 years have crossed you by. Electric company, take away Venus, we have 15 instead of 35. 1 and 5 is 6, 1 and 7 is 8, the 9 lives of the cat, 68. 5 and 7 is 12, equals to 3. 7 and 5 equals to 1, we have altered current. 5 and 7, 5 and 5 equals to 3 and 1, altered current. 1 and 7 is 8, or 1 and 7 is 6, 5 and 1 is 4 or 6. DC, 6 times 4, 6 plus 4, 24 and 10, 34 DC. Half of that is 17. With altered current multiplied by 3, we have 51 Mars. Mars has caused interference in the minds of all man and women alike, all humans on this earth. Do you think we started out looking this way? Raphael, living in a borrowed body with a mind that's thousands and millions and billions and trillions of years older than you could ever think. Everything we've ever seen in the last 100 years has been here for millions of years. Thank you for watching this video.